Hello everyone, welcome to Offside FC. So today we'll be talking about Barca's most potential goalkeeper for the next season, Joan García. So before we start, as you know that how Barca suffer in the goalkeeper keeping position for the last season, like the last 24-25 season. So if you see that when Ter Stegen come back after the injury, he didn't perform really well. And then to be honest, for the last couple of seasons, he didn't perform that well. But we don't have any options, so we cannot say anything for him. And then when you see Inaki Pena, although at the beginning of the season Inaki Pena really helped us, you have to, as a Barca fan, you have to believe that, you have to agree that things. And then but we see Inaki Pena show some inexperienced behavior, and for a like if you want to perform all the competition for the next season, we cannot rely on Inaki Pena totally. And then when Szczesny came, Szczesny really played really well, and like his character, his mentality really helped the team, although he's made some big mistakes, especially with Real Madrid and Benfica. Now, for that reason, Barca fans and then Barca board, some members of the Barca board really wanted to sign a player for the next season, or maybe the next season after that, because Barca knows, like for example, when you see Joan García, his current price is 20 to 30 millions. In between them, Barca can get him from Espanyol. But if you wait for another year, if some big team take him, then you cannot manage him for like 50-60 millions. So it is very important for Barca to sign Joan García now. Now, why the management and the fans like Joan García? So if you see Joan García play for Espanyol, he started all the matches, like 38 La Liga matches he started for Espanyol. One of the matches he sub at 86 minutes. So he play like almost 100% of the playing time that Espanyol get. Now, his stats. So if you see that he acted as 73% as sweeper keeper, and then he concedes 63% goals. That means he saved almost 37% of the goals. And then his high claim is 99%. And also, another important things, playing in a team like Espanyol, he keep the clean sheet for 58% of the matches, which is very important for a team. And then when you play for, like, let's say you play for Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, or Manchester City, like, or Inter Milan, like big team, the big names in the world, then as a goalkeeper, that your defense line is world class, your midfield is world class, so you feel less pressure in that situations. But when you play a team like Espanyol, then your team, when your team, like for example, let's say Real Madrid face Espanyol, or Barcelona face Espanyol, then as a goalkeeper, that compared to their defense line, compared to their attacking line, your defense is not that capable. Then as a goalkeeper, your mentality should be different. Although when you play for big team, you need to feel the pressure. You need to feel you have like a pressure that you play for a big team. You have to perform and so on, or you will be criticized by the fan and so on. But still, in terms of facing the balls in that situations, when you play for Espanyol, and then like as I said, if a match between Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Barcelona versus Espanyol, then as a goalkeeper, that there will be so many balls that you need to face, because you are facing the world best attacking lineup. So in that scenario, when you perform really well, when you have a rating with Real Madrid 8.1, 7, then you need to believe yourself that you are really good. Then for the entire season, Joan Garcia's rating is 7.17, which is very good when you play for Espanyol or a team like this. And then there are some other reasons why Barcelona fan and why Barca board currently are in advanced talk about Joan García. Which is important is Joan García is a Spanish, and as you see, the Barcelona players, those players are very young. They play, emotionally as well. They have each player has an emotional connection, and Hansi Flick really, noticed that things, and also he acted with the player as a father figure, and that's the important things. And Joan García is a Spanish, and then Joan Garcia is very young. He's now currently 24 years old, which is like like Pedri, Frankie, or Fermin. And then you are not that inexperienced. For example, if he's under 20, he will be very inexperienced. So all that kind of reason is the reason for Joan Garcia to be in Barcelona. So I believe that Barcelona board are currently in advanced talk, and then Joan Garcia agreed with Barca plan. So most likely, as Joan Garcia's current market value is 23 million, so most likely Barca will get him under 30 millions. And I don't know like how much will be the salary and so on. Maybe those are the later talking point. But there is another rumor that coming up, which is like Barca board, if Ter Stegen and Szczesny stays, then Barca board might be keep him one season as a loan player at Espanyol, and then from the next season maybe Barca board will start him. But to be honest, I don't like this. I don't like this behavior, because for example, when Joan Garcia is Espanyol player, the way that Espanyol will take care of him, and now if they know that Joan Garcia is already a Barcelona player, and then they also need to think about the goalkeeper, so the way they will treat him will be not the same. So I think this is not a good idea. But what happens, I believe that Barca will get Joan Garcia. Thank you so much.